And he literally asked me if he could pitch a tent like right outside my door. And I was like, absolutely not. Before we get started, I want to give a quick viewer shout out to Desi. Thank you so much for watching my videos with your dad. I really appreciate you, and I'm sending you so much love and positivity and good vibes. So thank you so much, sweetheart. Again, I really am glad that you are here and that you are enjoying my journey. I'm starting to calm down a bit, y'all. I'm starting to decompress. Changed my clothes and I'm going to make my bed. I didn't make my bed in the Walmart parking lot this morning. I just wanted to get out of there because it was loud. But the drive really flustered me today. But I still have plenty of time in my day to calm down and do these van things that I need to do. This campground, I first stayed at this campground back in, I believe it was early May with Stacy, and the flooding, the recent rain that we've had in the Southwest made the roads in here really, really bad, but still drivable. Now, I tried to come to this campground fairly recently, and I ended up sleeping on the side of the road because all of the campsites were taken. I did get lucky and I was, obviously able to snag one today. But it is still very full in here. And it's just a weekday and nothing crazy is happening. Oh, I think Monday was a federal holiday. I don't know. But regardless, it is still nice. I did get my Starlink plugged in. I have 1 bar of cell service here, so it's in my windshield facing north. I have it running on my small Vitomin right now, but I'll plug it into my Blue Eddy later. Yeah, that's it, I guess. This exact same thing happened to me last time I was at this campground. It was a lady. She pulled up in an SUV for the night. The campground was full. She asked if she could stay in my spot. I said, absolutely. Totally fine. Well, this random dude on an adventure bike just shows up, and he literally asked me if he could pitch a tent like right outside my door. And I was like, absolutely not. Like, no. I said, you can be over like there, but you can't be near, no. like if I can see you and you want to, like, he wanted to be like right outside my door. I said, no. I said, absolutely not, for my safety, sorry. Unfortunately, being a woman in America means that, like, there's pretty much always a safety risk. It's unfortunate. It's one of the many reasons I carry a firearm, but I also put out my trail cam, put out my lights. My trail cam is right now, it's facing toward my van and my door. So tonight it's a security camera, but I just heard this guy, and he's like a younger guy, so that's kind of why it, like, it's just more risky. But I just heard his bike turn on, and I think he might have gone to a different campsite because he told me he was going to see if anybody else would let him stay there. It's like, I'm a young woman. I just don't, you know what? I can say no. And actually, I don't even have to give an explanation. Y'all, I got an amazing night of sleep. I slept like 11 hours. And, you know, you see all these trends on Instagram or social media or whatever. I don't use TikTok, but I'm assuming it's like similar to Instagram Reels about self-care, right? All these people do all these things for self-care. You know what self-care is? Self-care is getting a solid night's sleep. That's what self-care is. Getting sleep, because I feel phenomenal today. It's probably the best sleep I've gotten in about a week. The two major factors were, of course, the weather. The weather was perfect. It was perfect sleeping weather. When I woke up this morning, it was 51 in the van. Just my 3 blankets on. That's all I needed. It was great. So cozy. And it was just dead quiet. Even though I had that encounter with that creeper last night, he did end up going to mooch off someone else's campsite. And I just wasn't worried about it. I just wasn't. So I ended up passing out. I turned off the Mariners Blue Jays game kind of early in the 7th inning, and then I put on a show and I just went to bed. It was lovely. So I'm making my coffee to go because I need to hit the road, and on my agenda today is laundry and a shower at Planet Fitness. What a beautiful morning. It's supposed to be 10 degrees cooler here today than it was yesterday. Yesterday was so weird. This spot can be really windy. I've experienced I've experienced that in the past at this spot, but it was so warm yesterday. I mean, almost 80 degrees, and the flies were really bad, which was weird because it was windy. I don't know. Anyways, I don't want to stay today, even though this weather seems like it's going to be much more my preference. I really want to get my laundry done. I'm officially like kind of starting to run out of clothes, and I need to wash my blankets. I'm even going to wash the sheet on my bed. I got like toothpaste on one of my blankets yesterday, so it's just time. And the high where I'm going today is 60, which sounds nice and cozy for getting my things done. I know the lighting is kind of wonky, but I'm just going to strip my bed. I won't make my bed before I go, since I'm going to clean everything. I'll just get all of my laundry ready, so as soon as I arrive at the laundromat, I don't have to fuss with anything, and I'm just ready to start washing. Y'all, so I'm on this route between New Mexico and Arizona, which takes me into the White Mountains, like Eager, Springerville. It's a beautiful drive. I love this drive. The only issue is it's 2 lanes. It's just 2 lanes for pretty much the entire drive. So if you get stuck behind someone slow, you're going to have to pass them. But I'm on this is a popular trail, and honestly, now I've lost it. I forget which trail it is, but every time I'm going through here and I'm camping, I see these backpackers. You know, they are backpacking somewhere. Okay, kudos. I could never. Well, I just saw 3 backpackers. They were all separated, but one guy, he looked, I don't know, maybe around my age. I'm kind of bad at guessing ages, but he probably looked like he was around my age. And he stopped and he put out his thumb like he wanted to hitchhike. Almost like he was like, fuck this, I'm done, right? But then that reminded me that someday I'm going to pick up a hitchhiker. Now, before all my internet aunties and uncles and grandmas and grandpas come after me for safety purposes, it would have to be like, you know, it would have to be the perfect situation. But one day I want to pick up a hitchhiker because I want to help them. So it would probably be, you know, a woman Or I wouldn't even pick up a couple, like a male and a female. I wouldn't, because then I'm outnumbered and that's not safe. But you know, someday, maybe down the road. I wouldn't now, like especially in this van, there's not a lot of space, and again, it would have to be perfect. But I want to know, have any of you ever picked up a hitchhiker? I think it's such an interesting concept. Yeah, let me know in the comments, I'm curious. Oh boy, sure is getting expensive to do laundry. Well, some laundromats, incredible prices. I'm really missing Blanca, Colorado right now, where I can do a load of wash for $1.50. My big blankets that I put in the washing machine just now is $7.50. That's freaking insane. But it is what it is. Like, what am I gonna do? I have to do laundry. So I am in Springerville, Eager area. I'm in Arizona, and I'm going to clean up my van a little bit because I have everything in the wash, my sheets, and so I will kind of clean things up so I'm ready to make the bed. I realized I need to get groceries, and to be honest, I don't know where I'm going to end up tonight. I'm kind of now thinking about just staying in Greer, but it will be a little chilly, so I'm not sure. I'm going to think about it. I also gained an hour of time coming back to Arizona, so I think it's only like 11:30. Plenty of my day left. I figure since I'm spending $25 at the laundromat today, I can use their electricity to get my Blue Eddy charged up. It's at 60% and it's fast charging, so might as well take advantage of the outlet. Okay, finished my laundry. I got water at the Primo dispenser at the Safeway behind me. And I'm trying a new local pizza place. It's called Diddy's, but with T's instead of D's. Anyway, it's kind of weird. But I like to get pizza every now and then because it'll give me at least 3 meals. So I got a small pizza and garlic cheese bread for $20. So that's pretty good for 3 meals. And I can reheat pizza in my Hot Logic. Oh, I'm excited to chow down. Got my Coke and my Parmesan ready. Let's look at this pizza. Ooh! Ooh, yes. Damn. Could make a whole meal out of this, y'all. I mean, that's seriously a great price. $20 for all of this food. This might actually give me 4 meals. So I am in Greer, and I'm checking out the Rolf C. Hoyer campground. I've never been in here, and I just talked to the host, and he was so helpful and friendly. He gave me some incredible, valuable information. But I'm just doing a drive around. They do actually have showers. They only have a few electric sites. I don't need one, but even if you're not staying here, you can actually shower for $12, and they accept card and cash. So that is really, really good to know. It's a beautiful campground. I see it full of really big rigs a lot of the time, but they close down in 3 days for the season. So I just wanted to peruse, honestly. Benny Creek Campground closed on October 15th for the season. They have vault toilets, and they really have everything you need here. But this is super nice. I'm glad to see it's growing back in after the fires. Hey, friend. Hey, friend. Have a good day, friend. More friends. Hey, friends. Hey, friends. Have a good day, friends. I did make the decision to stay in Greer tonight, but I won't be getting a campground. I'll be boondocking. And as you can see, I need to put away all of my laundry, make my bed. I have a lot of van things to do.